Do live chat. Refresh. Select stream. Refresh. That one. Excellent. I want to share this goodness with Blue Sky, and then I want to share it with Facebook. Oh. Okay. So it's going. You can't stop it. I mean, I could stop it, and in fact, many things have stopped it over and over and over again. Kind of tired of it. All right, hey, there we go. Wait. One last one. One last thing. Dominate chat. Okay. Ha. There. So hey, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Whether you want to or not. No, just kidding. It's all willingly here, dude. It's all consensual. Yeah, more or less. No. Sorry, neighbors. Good morning. So, like, hey, let me tell you, I tried fasting. Like, I've never done it before. Like, ever. Never. I don't think I've ever done it. Oh, I'm out of rockets. Stop right here. I've never, so like, it's good, it's good to check it out. I tried it. I went from Tuesday to Friday without eating. I mean, I probably started Monday, but like Tuesday was like the first full day. And the first day or two was pretty tough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. The first day or two. Because it really hurts, and then my body, I kept unconsciously just like going over to the fridge and grabbing like a handful of cereal, and I had to stop myself like, oh, I'm about to like break my fast. I'm like, oh my god, no. But after, like, on the third day, by the time you got to the third day, it subsided. The hunger subsided to like a background thing. Like, it was there, but it wasn't like, it was like kind of achy, and it wasn't really necessarily like sharp, like persistent, like acute, like in your face, like the first couple days. And then yeah, and what happened was kind of crazy. I still pooped a lot. Even though I wasn't eating, I kept pooping. And like my body, like it turned out was like really swollen, like, or not, I don't know, bloated. I was bloated, dude. It was weird to watch, because like I watched my body, like, as like the days went by, I was like just looking at myself going, man, it looks like I worked out, but I haven't. And I'm like, I mean, not incredibly, like, but more, I mean, like, yeah, dude, I think I was like just bloated. And I think it's because, like, wheat. I think the wheat gluten. I think I really am allergic to wheat gluten. It makes me bloated. I really can't eat wheat. That sucks. I love wheat, man. So yeah, but like on Friday, I'm like, okay, like, I kind of want to be able to do stuff. Like, I could fast, because like my job is at a desk, so most of my work is mental. It's not physical. I don't know how people could fast while they're being active. I don't. that, maybe the number of days you can do it are like limited. And I know Muslims do it like as a part of their like worship. Ugh. But only for, yeah, like but just for like the daytime. So they only get like they keep like the worst sharpness of the pain the entire time. Oh. Anyways, oh yeah, I was gonna like, decorate that top thing. Oh yeah, I was gonna get more rockets. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a machine to automate rockets because it's a pain. But man, that requires a lot of Minecraft thinking, and I don't want to do that right now. Minecraft Live is going on. They're gonna do it real soon, and they're gonna announce some big stuff. I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm primarily interested in the change of the graphics engine to Vulkan, because once they change the Minecraft Java system to Vulkan, you can use all of AMD's like fancy stuff on it, like it's FSR 4.0 or whatever. Oh, I landed. And it'll just increase the graphics a great deal. And then apparently they're teasing like either another dimension or some big drop. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. Yeah. Flying upside down. Hey, hey, that's kind of fun. It's hard to do. All right. Fly upside down. Yeah, we all hate Donald Trump. Like. Oh, hey, I can show that one. All right, yeah, okay, I remember one. I know I have something for you. I have something. I stole it from Reddit, but like, yeah, you're gonna dig it. So, you know, or you should know, I hate the Confederacy. I hate the Confederacy. I hate the Confederacy. The Confederacy is like, they're literally traitors, right? They're traitors. Confederacy to USA is like Nazis to Germany. Okay? It's real simple. So the source, the root of all the problems in the United States is that the United States never truly crushed the Confederacy. They didn't crush the Confederacy, so the Confederacy lingered and festered, and it still holds huge power today, and it's affecting our country. I mean, look at it. Like, we currently have a tyrant as a president. Why? Because the majority of white people wanted it. The majority of white people overrode the majority of all the minorities to put a tyrant into power who's wrecking the country. Who's now for white supremacy. In the name of white supremacy, he's wrecking the country. Why? Because the USA was going to move over through demographics to a majority minority country. It was going to move from a majority white country to a majority minority country. And the white supremacists couldn't have that. Couldn't let that happen. They're going to strip it of all its good stuff and take everything out of it before it gets handed over. They're going to leave a shell. That's their plan. That's the white supremacist Confederate plan. So I fucking hate Confederates. I hate Confederates, and it pisses me off that they still have any fucking influence in this country. What's even worse is that there's a state called West Virginia that in the Civil War, the first Civil War, the American Civil War, Virginia, the state of Virginia, sided with the Confederates and rebelled against the United States in the name of slavery. West Virginia, however, the people in the western part of Virginia didn't want any part of it. Didn't want any part of the fucking slavery. Well, I don't know if they didn't want any part of the slavery, but they didn't want any part of the rebellion. So they literally seceded from Virginia to make West Virginia. So they would stay in the Union. West Virginia literally was created to stay in the Union against the Confederates. So anyways, here's a clip of a graveyard, I guess it's a federal graveyard in West Virginia. And there, a bunch of fucking white supremacists show up to honor the traitors who killed Americans. And some fucking awesome patriot guy showed up and disrupted their evil ceremony. Check it out. It's fucking awesome. Where do I have? Yeah, it's right there.
Thank you all for coming today. 2,000 men are buried here. How did they die? They died as traitors to their country. They died to preserve the institution of slavery.
You see all that Confederate shit? So nothing he's saying is incorrect. Everything he's saying is correct. These guys are traitors, and it pisses off these white people. These white people are like, not even these white people, these fucking Confederates, these slavers. These slavers are angry that they're getting called out.
The right to own, breed, rape, and kill their fellow humans with impunity. Don't touch me.
Let's go. You're probably a Democrat voter too, aren't you?
You're a Democrat voter too, aren't you? Ah! They use that word as a pejorative. So a bunch of fucking slavers are like, "Oh, you're a Democrat." A slaver is calling you a Democrat. All you have to do is look at the source, right? A slaver? A slaver said that?
Hey, Doug.
Let's go. I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking.
Yeah, these guys, yeah, right. Exactly, right? The Patriot is just talking. It's all these fucking slavers who are getting violent. They're putting their hands on him. They're pushing him. They're threatening him. Fuck yeah, dude. So obviously the law is on the side of that individual, of the Patriot. But because West Virginia is currently controlled by the Confederates, the state is going to intervene on behalf of the Confederates. The state of West Virginia, controlled by Confederates, is going to defend the Confederates against an American Patriot. Against a Unionist.
Hey, come on.
I have every right to be here as they do.
No. This is federal property.
Right, it's federal property.
So it's U.S. federal property. Why are a bunch of fucking traitors on U.S. federal property worshiping traitors? Because the government in West Virginia is controlled by traitors, controlled by Confederates, by slavers. Slavers. They are slavers. They literally want to own humans. That's their ideological root, and that's where they want to go back to.
It's not.
It's a public property.
You're not here to speak.
Yes, I am.
You're not.
I brought this.
As a northerner, I'm telling you to shut the fuck up.
As a northerner, shut the fuck up, slaver. What's that slaver saying? Oh, what's a northerner? You're not a fucking northerner. You're a slaver. Shut the fuck up.
Flag is not only a flag of defeat.
Do you see how violent? So slavers are inherently violent. That's part of their nature, their root, right? Because of their ideology is based on violence. The whole ideology is based on violence. So of course they're gonna get fucking violent, right? Look at them. They always do. They always do. They always do.
It is a flag of degeneracy, depravity, and perversion.
It is.
Probably a degenerate too.
The Confederate flag is a flag of perversion, degeneracy. I don't know what else he said, but any other bad thing? Because yeah, they're all slavers.
You need to go. You need to go, boy.
At least one.
You need to go, boy. Did you hear that shit? Did you hear that shit? Yeah, these are fucking slavers. I don't know, like, right? I don't know how I could ever, like, exist in this place. I would probably be dead. Holy shit.
American slave trader.
Can you talk to me real quick?
2,000 men are buried here.
I'm investigating
How
this
did
sorely.
they?
So now here's the slaver patrol showing up to stop he's a Confederate agent, right? He works for the state, but the state is controlled by the Confederates, so he's a Confederate agent. So he's here to stop now the Confederates have driven off the Patriot off of federal property. Now he's standing on public property, the sidewalk, right? And he can do whatever he wants, right, on the sidewalk. He can shout, he can hold a sign, he can do whatever he wants, right? but the Confederate agent won't allow him. Watch.
Die.
Okay, come on, let's go, dude. I just need you to come over here. I'm investigating
I'm
a
on
trespass.
a public sidewalk.
Yeah, you're being disorderly too because you're screaming
I'm-
and freaking out,
I'm
causing
talking.
a distraction. No,
I have a right to talk.
come
That's
sit over
free
here.
speech.
I know you have a right to talk. That's fine. But I
Take
need
your
you to
hands
come-
off.
So like the guy's just fucking. You see what I mean? The cop is literally helping the Confederates with their traitor ceremony. Like, if you want to know what the fuck is wrong with the United States, it's shit like this. Confederates own states, whole states in our country. They own whole states. Like, it's like, is it not polite to talk about? Like, of course it's obvious. Like, we're trying to peacefully transfer power from Confederates to Unionists, but Confederates are inherently violent and don't believe in democracy. So they will lie, cheat, steal, and kill in order to hold on to power. Because they're evil.
Me,
I
please.
need you to come over here because
Please
we're,
take your hands off of me.
investigating a trespass because you're on
Please
their
unhand
property.
me.
I'm not handing you.
You are handing
Dude,
me.
I'm
Get
gonna
your
put-
hand off of
Come
me.
sit over
I'm not handing you as he puts his fucking hand on him. Holy shit, dude. That cop, like, goddamn, dude. The cop's just like, they're just pushing him away, man. Get him, like, so the slavers can do their shit. It's incredible. It's incredible.
over here. That's all I'm asking.
Get your hand
He's
off
not
me.
asking nothing. He's pushing him.
No.
See, that's the other funny thing that Confederates do. Their actions are exactly opposite from their words. Exactly opposite. The whole time, exactly opposite. Like with Donald Trump, it's the same way, right? His actions are exactly opposite from his words. Like, it's incredible. Like, I don't know. I come from a time when the good guys won. So shit like this just drives me fucking insane. Because I know we can go back to it. It's not like this is that we're stuck here. I know we can go back to the good place. Like, this fucking just drives me crazy.
We are investigating a criminal trespass.
I am
now because you were
exercising my
there
right to remain
to
silent.
Okay, that's fine. Just sit over here.
No.
You're detained right now.
Wait, did he say you're detained? He didn't say that, did he? Oh, wait.
I
Please.
need you to come over here because
Please
we're,
take your hands
we're
off me.
investigating a trespass because you're on
Please
their
unhand
property.
me.
I'm not handing you.
You are handing
Dude,
me.
I'm
Get
gonna
your
put-
hand off me.
See? You can't... Fuck police, right? They're all... Holy shit.
Come sit over here. That's all I'm asking.
Get your hand off me.
Look at that shit. I can't believe it.
Am I free to go?
Like,
No.
you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm not the
I am
one.
exercising my right to remain
Now,
silent.
you're detained now. Alright, so now he's detained. Shut the fuck... So what do you... When you're detained... Well, number one, there's number one rule that this guy is breaking all over the place, which is he's talking to the cop. You should never fucking talk to cops. Never talk to cops. Never, 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 never. Because all you do is get yourself in a worse position. Everything you say is being used against you. Everything you say is going to be used against you when you talk to a cop. Anything you say will be used against you. Alright, do you understand that? That's how it works with cops. Anything you say will be used against you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you. They tell you, dude, they tell you. Why is this guy talking to the cop? Well, because he's riled up, right? Like, but the number one rule is shut the fuck up. Don't ever talk to cops. Don't talk to cops. Cops are your enemy, all right? This cop is an agent of the Confederate States, slavers. So he's an agent, he's a slaver, right? He's a slave catcher. Do you understand that? Strip away everything and he's a slave catcher. You're talking to slave catcher. Don't fucking talk to slave catchers. Slave catchers will only use your words against you.
You're detained right now.
This is the director of the cemetery. Has something to say to you? Sir, I'm asking that you be trespassed from the cemetery. You're good. Thank you, sir. Everything's on body camera.
So he's been trespassed by who? He's been issued a trespass. Who's the guy? This is the director of the cemetery.
Cemetery has something to say to you? Sir, I'm asking that you be trespassed from the cemetery.
Okay, so So the director of the federal cemetery is asking for a patriot to be trespassed because Confederate traitors want to come in and worship people that tried to kill the United States and killed U.S. soldiers. Okay, so ask yourself by watching this whole area, who do you think controls that area, that space? Is it the Unionists or is it the Confederates?
You're good, thank you, sir. Everything's on body camera. Okay, sir. Basically, if you go up into the cemetery's property again, you can be arrested. Okay.
Where does the property begin?
Huh?
Where does the property begin?
Yeah, bottom of the steps.
In his autobiography, Frederick Douglass describes the cowskin whip. Quote, "The cowskin is made entirely of untanned but dried oxhide and is about as hard as a piece of well-seasoned live oak."
Violence!
Not do that, all right?
I'd like to press charges for assault.
Like, I don't know if those charges are going to go anywhere because, again, the state is controlled by Confederates. But yeah, if you want to know what's wrong with the United States, it's that slavers are allowed and continue to operate on this continent. I mean, do you see it? Do you see it? Did you? Oh, okay. You know who Greg Bovino is, right? He was the director for ICE, and he's the one that started the attack on oh God, where'd it go? He's the one that started the attack on Minnesota, and he is a fucking Nazi, and he went to a Nazi meeting over in Italy, and he did this fucking Nazi salute. Where did he do it at? Somewhere. He did a text giving a Nazi salute to the ICE agents. So the dude's a Nazi. We got Nazis and Confederates and slavers in this country right now, fucking up all our shit. And people are asking, well, man, maybe we need to figure it out. Maybe we need an economic crash so we really understand it. No, dude. An economic crash is not going to hurt the rich people. In fact, they want an economic crash because they want that crisis so they can implement total control, right? Remember what Yuri Bezmenov said. The elites need a crisis so they can take total control and destroy what's left of democracy. Here, like, listen to what this. I mean, I don't want to do it again. I mean, here, no, I have to now. Here. So, they're okay. Okay, wait, let me back up. I'm like, whoa! I was having this conversation, and someone said to me, we need an economic collapse so that people finally understand and get the material conditions necessary to bring about the socialist revolution. And I'm looking, and I'm like, man, the way it looks to me, if we have an economic total societal collapse, the people who are positioned to take advantage of that are not the socialists. it's the fascists. I think the fascists are the ones who are primed to seize power if at the moment society collapses. So that an economic collapse is not gonna help people figure it out, because people don't need, like, most people don't need figuring it out, right? If you look at the vote for 2024, almost all the minorities voted against Donald Trump. And the Latino men, I think they figured it out. Only white people voted in majority for Donald Trump. And because white people were the majority of the people here, what they say goes. So if white people wanted a white supremacist, the white people got it. And so, who are the ones that need to figure it out? It's not the minorities. It's the white people. Now, I'm not saying white people are bad, right? No. But it's true that most white people voted in this country voted for a white supremacist. They voted for white supremacy and for fascism. It's true. Most white people voted for white supremacists. And so if anyone needs to figure it out, it's white people. That unionist guy understood. He fucking, I mean, it's not like white people are dumb. They can figure it out. That unionist guy, hero. That guy fucking knew exactly what was going on. He knew exactly what was going on. Hero. That guy was a hero. So, yeah, we could be an awesome country if we can just get rid of the fucking Confederates. Ugh. Alright, here, sleep. And let's do something. Yeah, I had this conversation with this guy. And, like, his timeline was all messed up. Like, I think that's the problem, is that, like, our shared sense of reality is being fractured. He was like, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, right? He's a good guy, and he's educated and everything else, right? But he had like one thing that was inconsistent, and he defended it, and when he defended it, it turned out his whole timeline was wrong. It was all messed up. And so I tried to correct this timeline, and he took it like personally. And I'm like, no, man, this has nothing to do with you personally. We're talking about ideas right now. Ideas are like, woo, up there. Like, they're like nothing, right? You can like smack them away and like, ideas are nothing. You can like do whatever you want to them. This had nothing to do with you personally. It's the ideas. It's your timeline. Because you had a crooked timeline, your ideas were wrong. If you straighten out your timeline, then your ideas, then you can have the right idea. And so in his mind, he thought Prince Charles gave a speech to tell the West to attack Russia or something. And I'm like, no, dude, that never happened. Russia attacked Ukraine in like 2014. Prince Charles didn't talk to the United States till or King Charles didn't talk to the United States till like 2026. Like 12 years later. And then he's all like, the revolution in Ukraine in 2014 was a coup. An illegitimate coup. I'm like, no! Viktor Yanukovych was a fucking Russian puppet trying to drag Ukraine back into Russia. Who was helping him? Paul Manafort. Where did Paul Manafort go after Yanukovych got kicked out? He went to the United States. Paul Manafort went to the United States to help Donald Trump on his campaign. And this guy knew that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. He's like, oh yeah, I know Donald Trump's the Antichrist. And I'm like, then why are you on Team Russia? Team Russia? Russia and Donald Trump are like this. Russia and Donald Trump are absolutely working together. They're enemies of democracy. Like, you can't defend Russia and hate Donald Trump because they're the same thing. Here, you know what? I'm gonna harvest this. Harvest time. Yeah, Ukraine is starting to strike within Russia. Their drones have gotten really good. Like, they're the best. They probably have the best drones in the world. People are copying them now. And now Putin is saying, oh, well, the war's going to end pretty soon then. Yeah, because he's getting his ass kicked. That's why. Which is good, right? Good. The sooner Russia leaves, the better. As soon as Russia leaves Ukraine, the war is over. So I'm glad he's getting tired of the war coming home. Because maybe he'll stop. But if he stops, some younger oligarch or some younger criminal is just going to come up and kill him and take his place. Right? Because that's what life is like when you live in a fucking dictatorship like Russia. There is no peaceful transfer of power. It's going to be a bloody fucking event when it happens. Putin isn't going to be able to retire and die peacefully like American presidents. He's going to get murdered. I mean, that right? And this is who Republicans want to emulate. This is who Donald Trump looks up to. A guy who's going to get murdered because he's a criminal. And a bigger criminal came up behind him. And I'm sorry, I know some people hear the word criminal and associate it with a certain group. Nah, I mean, I have to change the word. I can't use that word then. Well, they're fascists. They're enemies of humanity. Like, I mean, that guy called Donald Trump an antichrist. So, like, if you want to go that way, sure. Like, I even said that for a while. So Donald Trump is fucking stuck in the Strait of Hormuz. He punched the tar baby, and now he's fucked. He's stuck in there. He can't get out. So, like I said before, the way I think it's gonna get resolved is that Donald Trump will never leave. The markets will either start collapsing and then force him to leave, or enough Republicans will switch sides and join the Democrats to force Donald Trump to leave. That will let Donald Trump blame the Democrats for the surrender deal he makes. Because there's no way out for Donald Trump. There's no way out. He fucked up. Big time. Well, I don't know. Did he fuck up? Like, that's the thing. I want to say he fucked up, but that's assuming that he was working on behalf of the United States, which he's not. So, I think what was going on was he had his own deal going on, and, like, all of this is secondary. All of this other stuff going on with Iran is secondary to his deals. Like, he made a fucking fortune of money with Dell. He bought a bunch of Dell stock and then told people to buy Dell stock. And I'm like, why would anyone buy Dell stock? And then all of a sudden, Dell gets a fucking amazing deal with the Pentagon for billions and billions of dollars, and their stock goes through the roof, and Donald Trump makes a shit ton of money. That's how Donald Trump makes money. I don't understand what's going on in the Middle East. I don't know what he's doing. I think he got suckered into it by Bibi Netanyahu and Mohammed bin Salman. They wanted to get rid of their enemy Iran, and they saw a stupid president they can take advantage of, and they did it. Yeah, dude, we're fucked until we take care of our Confederates. Our Confederate problem. Because we can't get anything done. They've corrupted our fucking government. Like as it was already a fucking compromise. Our government, our federal government was already a compromise with slavers. It was compromised from the very beginning, from the get-go. It was a compromise with slavers. Like, I kind of think we need a new constitution. One that's not compromised by slavers. And I know a bunch of smart people are starting to work on this idea, and I'm glad. Because, yeah, dude, like, I know the United States has a mechanism to make changes, the amendment system, but that thing is so difficult to use that it might as well not even be there. And then we've already seen what happens. Like, we had all these amendments created specifically to stop Confederates in the Civil War, and what's happened? They've all been overturned. By who? By the Confederates! The Confederates took power and just overturned those amendments. The Confederates took power in the federal government and overturned the amendments, the anti-Confederate amendments. So, like, they never taught me this in fucking school. I had to figure it out. That's right, I was gonna do something. I'm gonna get wool. Wool! Oh, bad landing. Well, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. So, I've had bad landings. That wasn't one. All right. Whee! All right. Here's what we're gonna do. You know what I forgot to do is, or I should have done, but I should write it out first and then I can't write it out. I'm just gonna put the letters. I don't think there's enough space up here to write out the whole thing. Oh. In yellow. She wore yellow. Yellow. Okay. Yeah. Goddamn. All right. Yeah, dude. Fuck these slavers, man. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like there's no middle, right? I have to like double up the middle. I guess I can double it up then. Double it up then. Do it. Wah 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 wah, bum bum. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, no. I mean, it looks good, but I don't have the space. Yeah, my poor neighbors. I'm sorry, neighbors. I talked, but it's only like a few times, right? Only on like Saturdays. I try to, like, man, dude, I'm loud. I fucking need my own house so I can use one room as like a studio or something. I guess I could get like sound shit to put on the walls. That's expensive. Then you got it's a bunch of work to put up there. Man, I don't want to do it. It's a lot of money and a lot of work. And I don't do this that often. I don't make any money from it, man. It's not like nobody even watches it. Like watches this, so whatever. Maybe the future. In the future they'll watch it. What happened back then? Let me tell you guys. It was fucking crazy. Everything that I thought was solid melted. Yeah. Everything I thought was solid melted. It's so weird. Like growing up, it would have been like unimaginable to think that what's going on now would be going on. No, I don't know. Maybe I was like naive. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's about as. Can I go? Right, I can go like that. No, no, no. That's good. Okay, let me see. Yeah, man, Saturday morning. I'm gonna go to the protest later on today. I should probably hold a different sign. Yeah, somebody named Tim Gonzalez took a really nice picture of me. I'm like, yeah, man, nice. I should like, I'm like, oh, I can go to the dating sites now. I have a good picture of me. You can't only hardly see me, but. That's funny. But yeah. Fuck Donald Trump. Like, goddamn, dude. So much stuff is going on. Since the John Roberts Court struck down the Voting Rights Act, which was almost an amendment, but they couldn't get it, so like it's just an act. I think there was an amendment. Yeah. Anyways, an act. Since they overturned the Civil Rights Act, the Confederates on the Supreme Court overturned the Civil Rights Act. All all these Confederate-controlled states are like trying to like gerrymander out their districts so that black people don't have any representation in their state. Because again, remember, the Republicans are the Confederate Party, and Confederates don't want black people to have any rights. Remember, historically, Confederates want black people to be slaves. So yeah, the Confederates are trying to get in these maps that disenfranchise black people from the government, and it's been like being sued, and it's going to go before the Supreme Court. And because the Supreme Court is controlled by Confederates, I expect the Confederates to like win. But I mean, which sucks, right? Which just shows you why we need to get rid of fucking gerrymandering. We just need to get rid of it. Like in the new Constitution that we make after the next Civil War, when we fucking totally eradicate the Confederacy, the new Constitution is not gonna have fucking districts that politicians can gerrymander where they can choose their voters. That's dumb. It's dumb that politicians can choose their voters. That's the opposite of the way democracy is supposed to work. And we can see the problem with it right now. We can see... Donald Trump... here, what's the other thing? Donald Trump... that's right! Oh, fuck me, dude, I can't believe this. So remember Donald Trump raped that woman, E. Jean Carroll? E. Jean Carroll looked like his mistress. He had a wife, Ivanka Trump, and he cheated on her with Martha Maples. And then E. Jean Carroll's looked like Martha Maples. So Donald Trump was really attracted to her, and he cornered her in a fucking closet, kissed her, shoved her against the wall, kissed her, took his hand, and literally shoved it up her pussy. Right? Grabbed her by the pussy, like he said he was gonna do. And I guess they couldn't criminally prove it, but they proved it in civil court. And there was a deposition where Donald Trump when he actually sat down for a deposition, Donald Trump, you have it on video. Donald Trump is on the video, and he's shown a picture of E. Jean Carroll. And he's asked, "Do you know who this is?" And he said, "Oh yeah, that's my wife, Martha Maples." No, that's E. Jean Carroll. And then he said, "Oh, she's not my type. I'm not even into her." Yo, dude, you just said she just looked like the woman you cheated on your wife with. So yeah, Donald Trump's a big fat fucking liar. You know, think about the people who voted for that kind of person, right? Think about the people who voted for Donald Trump. When you know what kind of piece of shit Donald Trump is, and you think about the people who voted for him, think about those people. Anyways, E. Jean Carroll won a court settlement against Donald Trump for defamation because she proved Donald Trump was civilly liable for sexual assault. Civilly liable. Like, they couldn't do the criminal thing of rape, but they could do the civil charge of being liable for sexual assault. Alright. And then so Donald Trump, and he was ordered to pay $5 million. So Donald Trump left the thing, said, "I'm a billionaire. $5 million means nothing to me. And besides, she's lying." And so E. Jean Carroll sued him again for defamation. And he went to court and he fucking lost again. But this time the juror's like, "Well, since you're a billionaire and you said that $5 million meant nothing to you, and clearly it didn't because you you did the same thing right afterwards. This time we're gonna make it $90 million." So now he has to pay like $95 million or something to E. Jean Carroll. Anyways, the white supremacists put him into power and made him president. And now that he's president, he's corrupted the Department of Justice. And now the corrupt Department of Justice is investigating E. Jean Carroll, the rape victim, Donald Trump's rape victim. Donald Trump is sending the Department of Justice to investigate his own rape victim. Think about the people who voted for this guy. Here, go to sleep. I want to see the sunshine. Yeah. Donald Trump sued the IRS because somehow Donald Trump's tax returns got released, some of them, and showed that he didn't pay any taxes. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Always. Always. It's always. Right? Always the case that Black Lives Matter. Over and over and over again. Black Lives Matter. Okay. Yeah, Donald Trump didn't pay any taxes. And so so Donald Trump is now that he's president, Donald Trump is suing his own government himself for releasing it. And the judge said, well, I don't think you can do that because there's not a sufficiently adversarial relationship between the president and his own government. Like, you guys are on the same team. You can't sue yourself. So Donald Trump said, okay, I'll settle out of court with myself. So he set up the Department of Justice to pay out $1.8 billion to himself. Out of court. So we already have a law, or a thing in the Constitution, that says that no money shall be paid out of the Treasury except by law from Congress. And here's Donald Trump fucking raiding the Treasury, not on a law, not on by Congress, but just because he said so, and he ordered his employees to do it. I mean, it's utterly corrupt. It's utterly corrupt. But remember, white supremacists don't care as long as it's their guy doing it. Because they don't really believe in rule of law, right? Rule of law. Oh man, here, let me go back. Let me go back to my Let me go back to my model. I'm gonna stop this one. Let me stop. We're gonna go back to my model. Save this. Let's go back to that fucking model. That's a good idea. Oh no! What did I do? Here, I'm gonna. Okay, bear with me. Technical difficulties. Because this is all really, like, you have to understand why rule of law is important. Oh man, so slow. Play. I made a whole model about this. Okay, sorry. I gotta do the load. And then the lossless scaling too. I lost my lossless scaling. So you're not gonna see nothing. Oh yeah, here you go. You can see this. It takes a long time for Minecraft to load now. I don't know why. I must have put a mod on or something that makes it take forever. Okay. Let's go back to which one is it? What world was it? The construct. Was that one? Yeah. Yeah, create backup. I did this before and with another world and it broke it. So I didn't back it up. So I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, this would take a while. This was an old world and I explored a lot. Oh wait, it didn't take that long. Okay. Yeah, join the world. Don't crash. What's going on? What's happening? Oh, here I am. Oh, yeah. Here again. Nice. I'm already here. I'm already here. Okay. So, remember, rule of law is really important. The rule of law, when you have the rule of law, like, you have to show where are you in proximity to the rule of law. And right now, this is the structure of society, the shape of society. You have the shape of society that the Confederates want, right? The Confederacy, the Confederates, white supremacists, who are allied with the criminals in Russia, who are allied with the Nazis, you know, they're just bad people, right? The fascists. This is the kind of society that fascists want, right? This is the ideal fascist society. Ideal fascist society has a group of people that are oppressed and they are placed below. So you never see them underground, right? The underground people, they're just the underclass. You never ever recognize them. You never see them. You take their stuff, but you never ever acknowledge them. And they are below they are subject to the law. They have to they are below the law. These people down here have to follow the law because they can be crushed by the state at any time. They're underneath. Then you have like your management, right? Yeah, this is fascism, white supremacy, rule of power. Then you have like your next layer of society, and as it goes, and the wealth is concentrated further and further. The wealth and power is concentrated further and further and further to the top. The people at the top, by nature of their position, are above the law, you see? So while they can break the law and do whatever they want, the people below, down here, can never do anything against the law because the law will destroy them. The people up there can use the law to defend themselves. You know, like that's why Donald Trump is suing everyone, because he's using the law to defend himself because he's above the law. When society is shaped like a pyramid, this is what happens. The people at the top of the power pyramid are above the law and use the law against everyone else below them. All right. And this is what the white supremacists want, because they believe this is divinely inspired, like that this shape came from their what they call God. The white supremacists call this thing God, right? They have this thing that they call God, and they call it Christianity. But that's just a foil, right? You have to understand that's not actually what it is. What they're worshiping is an idol. It's an idol. It's an idol of power, of white power. Well, in their case, of idol of white power, of whiteness, right? They're worshiping whiteness. It has no relation to truth, right? It's not at all related to truth. Truth has nothing to do with it. Truth gets in the way. In fact, get rid of truth. According to this, right? You don't want truth there because truth will mess up what you're making here. So for the white supremacists, for the fascists, they need to get rid of truth so they can create the image of the white idol, which is a pyramid. When you place the people at the top, you concentrate all the power at the top and you subjugate it to everyone below. That's their ideal, right? That's the fascist ideal. Opposed, that's opposite of what the American ideal is. The American ideal. I'm not talking about the ideal from like 1776. I'm talking about 2026 ideal, the American ideal. The American ideal of 2026 is multiracial democracy. The rule of law, the law is above everybody. The law is above everybody. Everybody is equal and subject to the law. There's not somebody below the law and above the law. Everyone is below the law. The law is at the top. If you're rich, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're gay, you're straight, you're trans, you're cis or het or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone's the same before the law. That's the difference. You can't, these two don't match, right? In order to build this kind of society, you must destroy this society. Which is what's happening right now, right? After the civil rights movement, we Americans attempted to create a society like this. But because we never took care of the Confederacy, they are building a society like this. And another way of noticing how they're doing that is like, well, how do you know they're building it? Well, look at the wealth profile. Look at where the wealth is. I should build this on the side. Because if you build it, I should build this on the side. Because you can see the people who at the lowest part of society have fucking no wealth. They have nothing. Here, let's come over here. If you look at this monstrosity thing here, where there's this and then this and then this and then this. Actually, it's nothing right there. That is the shape of wealth distribution in the United States right now. I mean, let me try to make sense of it, right? Each one, this is 5 quintiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20% of the American population is in each quintile. So you have 20% of the people here, 20% here, 20% here, 20% here, and 20% here. So the bottom 20% of people in the United States have literally nothing. The next 20% of people in the United States have like less than 2.5% of the wealth in the country. So that's 40% of the people in the United States with virtually nothing. They own virtually nothing. They own nothing. They have nothing. 40% of the people in the United States have almost nothing. Then you get to the middle class. Ooh, the middle class, the vaulted middle class, which is right there, right? They are 40 to 60. They are about 2.5%. So that's less than 2.5. So they have about 2.5% of the wealth. So that's about half a block. The next one, 8%. Anyways, what I'm trying to show you is that wealth in America is fucking not distributed equally at all. It's concentrated at the top. All the money gets put at the bottom and flows up to the top every time. That's the way our society is structured. And we're trying to change it, right? We want to change it, but we can't because all these fucking Confederates are here. We can't change anything because of the Confederates. The Confederates are the number one problem of the United States. The number one problem. The source, the root of the problem of the United States. These people with the ideology of slavery, that's the problem. And that they hide, right? They're hidden. They're hidden inside the Republican Party. But that's who they are. Why can't we make any changes to fix these things? Because of the Confederates. They thwart everything. I only have 27 rockets. Man, this is a crazy world. I made it because it has. I picked the seed because it has a huge ocean. Look how big this ocean is. It's like a massive ocean. I love it. I haven't seen it with this mod before. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I can see far. Look how big this ocean is. I don't think the seed. You have to make the seed in an old world because they don't make oceans this big anymore. I built this whole base on one island. Ah, one tiny little island. All the good trades. Check that out. Yeah, buddy. You know how long I had to sit here? I did these guys manually. Oh my god, it was awful. It was awful to do this manually. to get the right one for every guy. I did. Oh shit, dude, it took so long. I would never do it again. I always now I just take mods. I use mods because it was so painful to do this. And look at they like I didn't even use the villager like or the zombie trick to get lower prices. These are all original prices. My sheep farm, wolf farm. To collect the wool. You see the little island I'm built on? Like it's like tiny little island here. And you can tell this is an old world because I only went down to I only went down to like Y level like 8 or something. What? $11. This is we're at 11 now. Y level 11. Because that was the bottom of the world. This used to be the bottom of the world. Holy shit. Wow. 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 I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, geez, Louise, I had a lot of stuff in this world. That's what's funny is I can just go back and play any of these old worlds again and start up again. Like, holy shit, dude, I got some painless. I got netherite on this guy. Disco trousers. This guy's a fucking baller. Look at him. Holy shit. Eating golden carrots and shit. What? Oh yeah, hey, this thing's awesome. How do you turn it on again? I forgot how to turn it on. How do you turn this on? Oh, right there. Nice. It doesn't get all the colors because like it's like complicated, but you know it's not bad. And then it goes through glass. What does that do? It turns it brown. Here, let me put some clear glass in there. Do I have clear glass? Where do I get clear glass? Clear glass. Right there. Oh my god, look at all the stuff, dude. Holy shit, it's not even organized. How did you find anything in here? You probably didn't. You didn't find anything. You probably spent hours doing this. Like, where is everything? Like, really, for real, dude. Like, I don't know where anything is. This is like, what kind of organization system is this? Ugh. Going back to old worlds. Ah! Nice. That I was unintentional. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened. But yeah, this is the kind of iron farm or gold farm I can make in my other world. Ugh. The problem is it takes a lot of obsidian and it's kind of complicated. Like, it took a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work. To build this thing, it took a lot of work. I don't want to do it again. But look how efficient this is. Like, for an overworld gold farm, it's pretty good. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, check it out, nice. You got to trade. Trade your rotten flesh. Damn, dude. Yeah, look how quickly it fills up. That's not too bad. What else is over here? Oh, this used to be the bottom of the world. Yeah, the caves used to be really boring in Minecraft. They didn't really have much variation to them. They're a lot better now. These old caves, yeah, not so good. Anyways, I should figure out how I get more rockets. I had built a whole bridge over there, and then I tried to clean up my worlds and accidentally deleted it. Train station! It's the overgrown train station. I like it. The old style. Like, why do that, dude? What? What were you thinking? Why not just go straight? Like, it's funny to go back to old worlds, and it's like, what? What are you doing, dude? Just go like that. Anyways. It looks pretty good, huh? That was a lot of work, man. I spent a lot of time here. That's crazy. See, yeah, when you get too far out, the new world generation kicks in. And the old world, where it's kind of mostly flat, is gone. Oh. Okay. Man, what a nice world. Oh yeah, rockets. Let's see. Rockets, all of my rocket sauce. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Kid friendly. 3 minecarts? Like what? Where do these even go? Oh yeah, to the train station. Oh, I didn't have a cart return system in this, or am I doing? Yeah, what's going on? Maybe I'm setting it the wrong way. No, that was right, I think. These things, these vines, man. Is there a way to clip them? So they don't grow down anymore? Like, I put a chain there to stop these other ones, but I don't want to do that for everyone. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do fix the disco light. Fortune. No, we need silk. How to go 1 level down. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah. All right. Let's see, how far away can I go and still see it? Oh, there we go. I have to, like, here, let me up the simulation distance. I gotta watch my rockets, man. I don't have very many. That's pretty good. Yeah, nice. I dig it. Ooh, can I? Abunai. Ah! 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 Alright, well, let's see how long I've been streaming. For now we're in 20 minutes. I think it's enough. You heard me go off. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, it's the Confederates. It's the white supremacists. You don't want to collapse, because a collapse is going to only help the fascists. Oh no, I missed! How did you miss? You've only got 11 rockets left, man. Okay, so I think what's happening is those guys are spawning, and then I thought they were gonna go into the they're supposed to go into the get sucked into the water. But it doesn't look like it's happening. Or it's happening really slow. Why so slow, dude? I don't understand. But yeah, what they're doing is they're getting warped over to the nether, where I have a kill chamber for them. A kill chamber. I don't know if I need to, like, I guess this is like the AFK spot, where you just AFK here. But this is to get the prismarine crystals, right? Because I like the prismarine. Man, I spent a lot of time here. A lot of work on this island. On this one. Nice light, huh? I like those lights. I mean, I can just take this. A sky train. Like, why didn't I just make an elevator straight up instead of... Why did I make that long ass... Because I didn't know. I didn't think about it. All these design decisions you figure out after in these old worlds. It's so funny. Like why? I don't know. So yeah, what did I come back here for? Oh yeah, I have no rockets. Oh, I was gonna show you the but first I'm gonna make rockets, because that's the thing that's bothering me. And where does this go? Okay. Rockets. Oh wait, and paper. Paper. I'm just like throwing shit out. What? So you don't have another place for rockets? Like, oh, and now you found the water. And there's a zombie on your island, dude. How did a zombie show up there? How did a zombie get on your island? Alright, there's so many mysteries here. Right? I don't know, man. It's just I need space. Come on. Rockets. I don't care. I just want the rockets. Alright. That's where I got my sand. Just random spots I stopped, like random torches. I don't know. That's a big ocean, right? That's why I like it. It's a big ocean. I don't think Minecraft makes big oceans anymore, and it's awesome. I love these big oceans. Way too many crops. Alright, that's enough flying around and yelling at about stuff. Be aware! Confederates are here, they're violent, they're dangerous, and they're trying to destroy a country. And they're the Republicans. Okay, until next time, peace. Or defense. Pogo Kiddo out. Stop.